Hey everyone, it's Ryan with AGJ coming to you this week with another tech tip. This week we're talking about productivity, kind of getting back to the basics and productivity 101. Today I'll tell you a story about a man named Charles Schwab. Back in the early 1900s, Charles Schwab owned a company called Bethlehem Steel. It was a small local steel mill up in the Pennsylvania area. Well, he kept growing and he kind of hit a stalemate with his leadership team. They kind of hit this stagnation, this plateau. He said it felt like they were busy, but they really weren't getting much accomplished. Kind of sounds familiar, huh? So in 1903, a guy came knocking on his door named Ivy Lee. Ivy Lee was kind of a productivity expert of the day. So Charles Schwab sat down with him and said, give me your best productivity advice. So Ivy Lee said, here it is. Today, before you leave the office, take a few minutes and write down the 6 most important things that you need to get done tomorrow. Just the 6 things you want to accomplish. Tomorrow morning when you come in, start on number 1. And work on number 1 until you're done. If you get sidetracked, come back to number 1 and finish it. Don't start on number 2 till you finish number 1. When you do finish number 1, go ahead to number 2, work on it until you're done, then number 3, work on it until you're done. At the end of the day, if you finished all 6, great. If you haven't, you can take those that are left over and add them to tomorrow's list. So you want a final, every day when you leave list for tomorrow. So today you would plan tomorrow's list of the 6 most important things. Charles Schwab said, okay, I'll give it a try. How much do I owe you? Ivy Lee said, you don't owe me anything right now. Do this for a few weeks and then pay me what you think it's worth. Well, a few weeks later, Charles Schwab sent Ivy Lee a check for $25,000. That was a fortune in 1903. So years and years later, when Charles Schwab was asked the secret to his success, because by this time Bethlehem Steel had grown to one of the largest companies in the world, worth over $100 million, he pointed out this one tip as the secret to his success. So try it before you leave your work today. Take a few minutes, write down the 6 things you want to accomplish tomorrow in order of importance, listing the most important is number 1. Work through them, and tomorrow when you come in, start on number 1. Hope that helps. We'll talk to you next week about some Productivity 201.